So quickly go through whatever we have done yesterday. We have gone through the concept of this basics of frequency domain. Okay, so I think the PPT is on. The PDF is you are able to see. Okay, so the basic of frequencies domain is what the previously we were using a time domain or the input was time domain, but right now we are having a frequency input. Okay, so we will be having an input of RT in terms of a time domain. Okay, and we will be getting C of t, and at the output side you will getting C of t. So instead of this t we will be having some omega now. Okay, so we have taken one transfer function gs rt ct, we have given rs cs because we want to go for the Laplace transform function. So now we are giving rt is equal to a sin omega t, so we'll be having Laplace transformation of this. So we want to find out C of t. So we have got this value of cs upon rs. Cs upon rs, we will put the value of rs is equal to this, and we have concluded that C of t will be getting a into e raised to minus j omega t plus a bar e raised to j omega t up to some terms. So this terms is going to be 0 whenever we are having this steady state part. Okay, so the steady state part, the final equation is this. Okay, and we will be finding out a and a bar. Okay, so we will put this value of a and a bar over here, and the value of j omega in terms of a magnitude and in terms of a phase angle. So it will be given in this manner. So C of t is given as this equation. So finally if I am going through, we'll be getting a final equation of a into g of j omega magnitude and sine omega t plus 5. So what is the additional term? Additional term is this one, the first one, and the second one is this phi. Okay, so what we can conclude is LTI system, when subjected to sinusoidal input, it will produce the sinusoidal output at a steady state having the same frequency of input. The frequency is same because your R of t is nothing but R of t. So R of t was actually it is a sine omega t only. Okay, so the output we are getting of sine frequency of sine omega t, ये तो same है, but magnitude and the phase angle of output is different from the input. Magnitude previous was a, now magnitude is multiplied by magnitude of g of j omega. Okay, so you will be having this terms. Okay, this we have see, we will see in another example, not this one, when we have gone for the correlation between time domain and the frequency domain. So we have got the value of this omega by omega n is equal to this x upon x is equal to under root 1 minus 2 zeta square. So omega r, we have got the resonant frequency. Then we have also derived the formula for mr, that is nothing but the resonant peak. Okay, so the resonant peak we are getting mr is equal to 1 upon under root 1 upon 2 zeta under root 1 minus zeta square. Then we have gone for the expression for bandwidth. So for bandwidth again, we have derived the formula for bandwidth, and we have taken the definition of bandwidth. So it is the range of frequency at which the the value of your closed loop transfer function is 3 dB down for its zero frequency. Okay, so 3 dB down, so it will be minus 3 we are considering. Okay, and whenever we are finding out the magnitude will always be expressed in terms of a dB. So we will be taking 20 logs of that function, 20 log function. So this function we have put, and we will take the anti-log and we will find out the value of x. Okay, so what is the x? It is nothing but omega by omega n, but we are talking about minus 3. J frequency ની વાત કરીએ છે. Okay, so that frequency is nothing but the base frequency, sorry, corner frequency omega b. So it is nothing but the bandwidth. So bandwidth equation we have got omega n under root 1 minus 2 zeta square plus under root 2 minus 4 zeta square plus 4 zeta raised to 4. Okay, so this we have done. So this is the correlation between this frequency domain and time domain technique. So you might be having kind of a derivation in which you will be asked in this manner, find out the value, means derive the value of bandwidth, derive the value of resonant frequency, derive the value, or derive the equation for your resonant frequency omega and all this. Okay. Now, why we are finding out this frequency analysis? Because we want to find out whether whatever the design system, whatever the system which is present in our scenario, which is having a stable or not. So for that, what we have to do, we need to find out the relation or the some technique which we can say whether our system is stable or not. So one of the technique is use of Bode plot. Okay, you have gone through the concept of your root locus analysis. In your root locus plot, you are finding out the stability of the system by varying the value of k. Similarly, what we will do, previously what we were varying the value of k. In the Bode plot, what we will do, we will take one system, we will vary the frequency for the period from 0 to, let us say, infinite, and we will see the behavior of the system, we will see the output of the system, we will see the magnitude of the system, and we can comment on the stability. Okay, so one of the method for finding out the stability of the system for the frequency response analysis is nothing but the Bode plot. Okay, so how we can plot this plot and what are the factors which are affecting the Bode plot, we will see in this lecture, and in the next lecture we are going to plot this Bode plot. ઓકે, એટલે અત્યારે તમારી જોડે કેલ્સી હોવું જોઈએ, ના હોય તો મીનવાઇલ કરી રાખો જ્યાં સુધી હું અહીંયા તમને થોડુંક સમજાવું ત્યાં સુધી. ઓકે, and in the next class you should be having the semi log graph paper with you. ઓકે, એટલે તમારે આ ડ્રો કરવાના થશે, તો હું અહીંયાથી તમને ડ્રો કરવા માટેનું સમજાવીશ કે કેવી રીતે ડ્રો કરવાના છે. ઓકે, and then you have to draw it. Okay, so semi log graph paper 10 અથવા તો એવા લઈ આવજો, because in examination it might happen that you will be asked in this manner કે એનો Bode plot તમારે ડ્રો કરવાનો રહેશે. ઓકે, સો વધારે ક્વોન્ટિટીમાં લઈ આવજો 10 અથવા તો 12 સેમી લોગ ગ્રાફ પેપર. લખવું હોય તો લખી નાખજો, ગ્રાફ પેપર નહીં, સિમ્પલ જે ગ્રાફ પેપર આવે છે એ અલગ હશે. ઓકે, હું તમને બતાવીશ કેવા આવશે. ઓકે, but these are the different, that is semi log graph paper. Done. So what is the introduction of Bode plot? Just it is the basic thing that we will discuss. Basics of any frequency response is to plot the magnitude m and the phase angle phi against the input frequency omega. So it is the graph between your magnitude and phase angle against input frequency omega. Okay, so xy ની વાત કરું, so x coordinate will be omega and the y coordinate will be magnitude and the phase angle. બે y આવશે, y ના બે component હશે અને x component will be your omega. Okay, when omega is varied from 0 to infinity, there is a wide range of variation in m, that is nothing but magnitude, and phi. Okay, and hence it is become difficult to accommodate all such variations with the linear scale. Okay, so if I am using linear scale, there will be a wide variety in m and phi. Okay, so if I am using a linear scale, it is very much difficult to plot the graph. So what we have to do, this particular scientist S.W. Bode suggests that in logarithmic values the magnitude are to be plotted against logarithmic values of frequency. Okay, so what we will do, we will see one component, we will use one component in terms of a logarithmic values. Okay, omega જે છે એ log ની value માં લઈશું, and your magnitude and phase angle will be in a linear scale. Okay, so generally તમારો જે ગ્રાફ હોય છે it will be linear scale, that means x quantity માં જેટલું વેરિએશન આવશે એટલું જ y quantity માં વેરિએશન આવશે. In your log graph paper, okay, log graph paper, you will be having variation in x and y in log behavior. એટલે જે log માં હશે, log in terms of 0 to 10, 10 થી પછી 100 હશે, 100 થી 1000 હશે. Okay, 1000 થી in terms of 10,000 હશે, and 10,000 to lakhs હશે. Okay, now we will not be using log graph, we will be using semi log graph. What does that mean? One axis will be having a log scale, one axis will be having a simple scale, that is a linear scale. જે existing આવે છે તમારો જે graph paper માં એક એવું આવશે, that is either y or x depending upon the તમારે લેવું હોય a. Okay, and one axis will be having a logarithmic values. So there are three graphs. One will be your સિમ્પલ ગ્રાફ લિનિયર જે સ્કેલ છે એ. સેકન્ડ વિલ બી યોર લોગ કે જેમાં બંને એક્સિસ લોગમાં આપી હશે. થર્ડ વિલ બી સેમી લોગ, that means one axis will be in log terms and one axis will be in terms of a simple linear scale. So we will be using semi log. Okay, we will be using omega in terms of a log values. We will be using m and phase angle in a linear scale. Okay, for what we are trying to do, we are plotting the graph of magnitude and phase angle with respect to omega. તો મારે કોની વેલ્યુ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરવી પડે? એક મેગ્નિટ્યુડની વેલ્યુ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરવી પડે અને એક છે ફેઝ એંગલની વેલ્યુ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરવી પડે. Okay, and then I will vary the value of omega. Okay, are you able to hear me properly and are you getting me whatever I am saying?
Yes sir.
અત્યારે થોડુંક કદાચ ના ખબર પડતું હોય તો તમે ધીમે ધીમે ખબર પડવા મળશે, but just wait. Okay, so first part is nothing but your magnitude plot. First part is nothing but the magnitude plot. Okay, the magnitude can be expressed in terms of a logarithmic values by finding out the values of 20 log of any function. Okay, so this function will be your transfer function, whether it will be open loop transfer function or closed loop transfer function. But in as far as the Bode plot concerned, we'll be using open loop transfer function. So we'll be having a g of j omega. Okay, we are replacing s is equal to j omega. Why? Because we are running in frequency domain analysis, so it will be g of j omega, which has a unit in decibel. Okay, it will be decibel no spelling photo છે આમાં decibel, DACIBLE, and it is denoted by dB. 20 log 10 base and whatever the function. Okay, so for Bode plot, if the function is g of j omega, it is equal to magnitude is nothing but આ શું છે? આ magnitude. Magnitude of g of j omega is equal to 20 log g of j omega. Okay, the answer will be in terms of a dB. Okay, and we will plot this value in terms of a this manner. This will be your magnitude. This is nothing but the y-axis. This is nothing but your omega. But we will use this component in terms of a log omega. Okay, it will be using 0.1, then 10, then 0.1 and 1 and 10 and 100 and so on. Okay, next one, first part is your magnitude plot. Second part is nothing but the phase angle plot. Second part is nothing but the phase angle plot. So in this angle, in this phase angle plot, angle of g of j omega is to be expressed in degrees, which is to be plotted against the log omega. Okay, so over here, that is the angle of g of j omega, which is in terms of a degrees. Again, it will be in terms of a y-axis, and in the x-axis you will be having a. Okay, as for both the plots, x-axis is log omega. Both may be drawn on the same paper with the common axis. Okay, કારણ કે બંનેમાં જો x-axis common છે, log omega. Over here again it is a log omega. So we will be using one paper, simple one paper, and we will be using same axis. X-axis will be same, but the y-axis will be a different. Okay, so for the Bode plot, magnitude in dB and phase angle in degrees are the magnitude and the phase angle of g of j omega into the h of j omega plotted against the log of j omega. Okay, so now what is the common platform for finding out or for drawing the Bode plot? Okay, so let us take one open loop transfer function. It is gs into hs. Okay, so you will be having one DC gain k, another one is nothing but s raised to z, s plus z1, s plus z2 divided by s raised to p, s plus p1, s plus p2. Okay, so આ k શું થયો? Can anybody tell me what is k? K is nothing but DC gain, જે આપણે અગાઉ જોઈ ચૂક્યા છે એ. What are this factor, this factor, this factor? આ શું છે? આ બધા આને શું કહેવાય? આ બધા શું છે? this તમે રૂટ લોકસ ભણી ગયા છો, બરોબર. પછી ટ્રાન્સફર ફંક્શન ભણી ગયા છે, એમાં આવું ડેફિનેશન આવતી હતી. આ શું છે? આ બંને આ છે, આ છે, આ છે, આ છે. શું છે આ?
zeros and poles.
Okay, so these are the nothing but the zeros. Okay, it is continue. That means it might be having a number of zeros, it might be having a number of poles. Okay, s raised to z. Okay, what does that mean? And s raised to p. s raised to z, that means suppose z ની વેલ્યુ 1 હોય તો એનો મતલબ શું થયો? zeros ક્યાં છે? s raised to 1 છે તો અહીંયા s into s plus 3 થશે. s into let us say s plus 3. that means poles કયા કયા છે?
0 minus 3.
0 minus 3. Okay, that means this is nothing but the poles at origin. 0 poles ક્યાં આવ્યું? 0 ઉપર આવ્યું. So I will be terming as poles at origin. I will be terming as zeros at origin. Origin એટલે 0. Okay, 0 એટલે આ 0 નહીં, કયા 0? જે ગ્રાફ પેપર ઉપર 0 છે એ. Okay, these are termed as, first one is your DC gain, second one is your zero at origin, third one is your pole at origin, zero, that is simple zeros, simple pole. Okay, હવે દરેક વખતે આવો ઇક્વેશન નહીં હોય, because it might happen suppose s raised to z છે, s raised to 2 છે, sorry s raised to 1 છે અને અહીંયા s raised to 2 છે. So one s is going to be cancelled out. So not that either s raised to z and s raised to p will be present at a time and not both. But that form is not useful to sketch the body plot. એટલે આવો ફોર્મ નહીં હોય generally. આ એ cancel out થઈ જશે. Okay, so we will be writing in this manner: gs into hs is equal to k s raised to z 1 plus t1 into s 1 plus t1 t2 into s s raised to p 1 plus t1 a into s 1 plus tb into s. This is the standard form, but which form you will use in a Bode plot? We will be using this form: 1 plus t1 into s 1 plus t2 into s. Okay, what we have to do? We have to multiply it and divide it by this value of z. Okay, અહીંયાથી મેં મલ્ટીપ્લાઇડ કરી દીધા. So it is equal to k is equal to z1 plus z2. Okay, p1 plus p2 into k dash. જે k dash અહીંયા હતો ને. Okay, so that is nothing but your k. So the standard form which will be used for drawing the Bode plot is this, that you have to remember. So the first part is this. Okay, so the first part is this k, second part is either p or z. Okay, it will be this. Now we have to replace s by j omega. Why? Because we are going for frequency response analysis. So in this part I'll be replacing s by j omega. So it will be looking like this: k into g of j omega into raised to p 1 plus t1 s no j હતો. Okay, so now I am writing over here again for the analysis part. Okay, are you able to see this screen? જે કેમેરા વાળી છે?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so standard form is nothing but this GS into HS. GS into HS is equal to K into S raised to Z divided by S raised to P 1 plus TS 1 plus T1S 1 plus T2S. एक मिनट, I think there is a setting in camera. Just wait up. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So GS into HS is equal to K into S raised to Z 1 plus T1 into S plus 1 plus 2 T2 into S 1 plus T3 into S and so on, and divided by, in the denominator it will be S raised to P 1 plus TA into S. Okay, 1 plus TA into S 1 plus TB into S 1 plus, let us say, TCS into S, this one. Okay, so what are the component which are responsible for stability and which are the factors which are actually contributing for the drawing the body plan? Okay, so the first part is nothing but your K part. Okay, it is nothing but the DC gain. Second part is S raised to P. Okay, I am giving as a name as pole at origin. Third part S raised to Z, it is nothing but the 0 at origin. Okay, આ થઈ ગયું, આ થઈ ગયું, આ થઈ ગયું. Okay, I am taking this fourth part 1 plus TA into S, it is, I am giving the name simple pole. Fifth part 1 plus T1 into S, simple 0. Done. Now after simple it might happen that you will be having some terms which are quadratic in nature, કે જેના જે roots છે આને જે roots છે simple roots છે, but it might happen that you will be having a square term. અહીંયા જે x square term આવી કે જે આવા roots નહીં પડે, એના કેવા root પડશે, quadratic root પડશે. That means it will be b square plus or minus 4 minus b plus or minus under root delta upon 2a વાળા પડશે. So you will be having a quadratic roots. Okay, કયા હશે you will see later on. Quadratic roots. Okay, these roots are nothing but the poles as well as zeros. Okay, so in order to draw the Bode plot, we have to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. There are 7 factors which are actually responsible for drawing the Bode plot. This is our main thing, okay, or the main equation. This equation replace S by G omega. શું કરવાનું? Replace S by G omega. So the first one will remain same. So it will be K is nothing but DC gain. Second one G omega raised to P. It is nothing but the pole at origin. Third one G omega raised to Z. It is nothing but 0 at origin. Fourth one 1 plus TA into J omega is nothing but simple pole. Fifth one 1 plus T1 into J omega. It is nothing but simple 0. Sixth one, again you will be having a quadratic pole. Seventh one, quadratic 0. Okay, what we are doing, we are just replacing S by J omega. Now we will take one and each and every case one by one, whether it will be your K, J omega, pole at origin, 0 origin, and we will see the contribution made by that factor, okay, made by each and every factor in terms of a magnitude as well as in terms of a phase angle. So first factor, one by one like so the first factor we are taking, ready with your calci. Okay, first factor we are taking as a first factor is nothing but the K. Okay, it is nothing but the DC gain. Okay, so now GS into HS, let us say it is nothing but K. So G of J omega into H of J omega, it is nothing but K. Now I want to find out in terms of a magnitude. So can I write આનો જે real part છે એ K છે તો imaginary part will be 0, so I am writing in this manner K into 0 plus J, A plus JB ના form માં લખું છું. Can I write like this? What will be the magnitude of G of J omega into H of J omega, or in terms of a G of J omega into H of J omega? Magnitude ની definition શું છે? Magnitude is equal to
real part square.
Real, what is part square? V square plus imaginary. So it will be G of J omega H of J omega is equal to what? Under root K square. It is nothing but K. Okay, so the magnitude for K factor, it is equal to 20 log of 10 G of J omega H of J omega. Okay, what is the answer of this? 20 log 10. So the magnitude contribution given by K factor is what? 20 log 10 K. K ની જેટલી value હશે એટલું બદલાશે. So K ની value I am taking a different value. Suppose I am taking the value of K. K is equal to 1, K is equal to 5, K is equal to 10, K is equal to 100. Okay, K is equal to 1 and K is equal to 0.5. What will be the value of M? આ ઇક્વેશન માં K ની વેલ્યુ મૂકો અને મને આન્સર કહો. 20 log 10 K. First you have to go for k is equal to 1. What is the value of m? 20 log 10 k. K is equal to 1. M is equal to શું થાય છે?
0.
For k is equal to 5, your answer is
13.97.
k is equal to 10.
Twenty.
20. K is equal to 100.
40.
20, sir.
40.
40. Okay. K is equal to 0.5.
Minus 6.02.
Minus 6.02. Okay. Let us say k is equal to 0.5 लिखा ना 0.1.
Minus 20.
Now I will try to plot this. Okay. અહીંયાથી હું શું લઈશ? Log omega લઈશ. Okay. What will be the value of magnitude? What will be the value of magnitude? Okay. Let us say I'm putting 0 dB over here. It is 0 dB. 0 dB. Okay, so for 0 dB, first equation is of 1 dB. Okay, 0 dB क्या रहा है? When k is equal to 1, 20 dB plus क्या रहा है? k is equal to 10. પછી 40, k is equal to 100. Okay, for 0.5 એટલે 0.5 અહીંયા આવશે. આ કેટલા dB હતા? k is equal to 10, 20, 40 dB. k is equal to 0.5. 0.5 minus 6.02 dB. K is equal to 0.5. For k is equal to 0.1 minus 20 dB. It will be minus 20 dB. K is equal to 1. Okay. What we can conclude over here? If આમાંથી conclude શું થાય? If k value is more than 1, then your dB value is
Positive.
Greater.
positive. If k value is lesser than 1, your value is negative. Okay, so we have got first factor કે જેમાં m આયો, magnitude આયો કે જેની value તમે find out કરો. Next, contribution made by k factor. Contribution made by k factor for phase angle. આ કોના માટે find out કર્યું? Magnitude માટે. Then I will go for the phase angle plot. I will be going for phase angle. આ કોના માટે હતું? Magnitude plot. For phase angle, what is the equation? Phi is equal to tan inverse imaginary divided by real. Okay, so tan inverse imaginary શું છે?
0.
Yes, 0 divided by real. Okay, what will be the answer? Tan inverse 0. What will be the answer?
0.
That means phase angle plot માં k નું contribution હંમેશા કેટલું હશે? 0 જ હશે. અહીંયા k આવ્યો એટલે k ની વેલ્યુ બદલાશે એમ મેગ્નિટ્યુડ બદલાશે but this will be always 0. Okay, so what two things you need to remember for the magnitude plot, contribution made by k in the magnitude plot is given as m is equal to 20 log 10 k. This is the equation. Another one is nothing but contribution made by k for the phase angle plot, phi is equal to 0 degree. First factor we have completed, this one. Next one is nothing but your second, pole at origin. Factor number 2. Factor number 2, pole at pole at origin. Okay, so GS into HS is equal to, so outside this one, GS is equal to S raised to P. S raised to P માં અત્યારે P ની વેલ્યુ હું 1 લઉં. Okay, so can I write like this? It is pole at origin. Are you with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 upon S. P is equal to 1 લીધું for analysis. પછી આપણે P is equal to મૂકી દઈશું. GS into HS. Now I have to replace it by omega. So it will be G of J omega is equal to, okay, so 1 plus J0, can I write like this? Plus 0 upon J omega, can I write like this? Okay, now I want to find out magnitude. So magnitude is equal to G of J omega into H of J omega. So it will be under root of real part square. What is the real part? Numerator ma real part
1.
1.
square plus 0 square under root
0 square plus 1 square.
plus omega square. So it will be 1 upon omega. This is your magnitude. So it is for not actually the magnitude, it is your G of J omega जो answer आया तो A. Now I want to find out magnitude. So magnitude is what? 20 log magnitude of G of J omega into H of J omega. So it will be 20 log 10. What is the answer of this? It will be 1 upon omega. So it will be 20 log 10 omega inverse minus 20 log 10 omega. The contribution made by pole at origin is equal to minus 20 log 10 omega dB. Done? खबर पड़ी या?
Yes.
This is for magnitude. Magnitude plot માટે. Now I will go for phase angle plot. Phase angle plot. I will go for phase angle. Okay. For finding out phase angle plot, what is our equation? Phi is equal to tan inverse imaginary divided by real, okay, and divided by tan inverse imaginary divided by real. Okay, numerator માં શું આવશે? tan inverse imaginary. Numerator માં imaginary શું છે?
1.
0.
0 છે આ બાજુ divided by, okay, denominator માં imaginary divided by omega
J
by
omega by 0.
tan inverse 0 by 1. Okay, so answer શું આવશે? tan inverse 0 by 1
0.
0.
tan inverse omega by 0. So it will be tan inverse.
Infinity.
So what will be the answer?
0.
0.
Yes, sir.
tan inverse infinity શું થશે? Hmm?
Sir, 90.
90. It will be અહીંયાથી 0 થશે 0 degree and it will be 90 degree. અહીંયાથી 0 divided by 90, so it will be minus 90 degree. Okay, થશે આવું કે નહીં થાય?
ખબર નહીં સર.
કેમ?
Thighs.
tan inverse 0 આ બરાબર છે? tan inverse omega by 0, it is nothing but infinite. So it will be phi is equal to minus 90 degree. What does that mean? The contribution made by pole at origin for the phase angle will always be 90 degree, minus 90 degree થશે. Okay, કેટલા પોલ લીધા હતા ઓરિજિન માં?
1.
Now I am putting p value. તો અહીંયાથી હું p value લખું એટલે શું થશે? અહીંયા j omega raised to p થશે. Done. Over here j omega raised to p થશે. Done. અહીંયા શું થશે?
Omega raised to 2p.
Omega raised to p. Omega raised to minus p. અહીંયા શું આન્સર આવશે? m is equal to minus 20 into p log 10 of omega degree. Are you getting me? p multiply this.
Yes, sir.
Over here what will happen? Omega raised to p થશે. અહીંયા it is p is going to multiply over here. P. So over here phi is equal to p into minus 90 degree.
સર એ માઇનસ 90 વાળું પાછું સમજાવો ને, એ તો સમજ જ ના પડી. 0 ડિવાઇડેડ બાય 90 વાળું
કયું?
એ માઇનસ 90 ડિગ્રી કેવી રીતે આવ્યું? 0 ડિગ્રી ડિવાઇડેડ બાય 90 ડિગ્રી વાળું.
Phi is equal to tan inverse imaginary upon real. Okay, so over here you have to use this for numerator and the denominator. Okay, it is 0 by 1. Okay, it is nothing but omega by 0. Something divided by 0 is nothing but infinity. Okay, tan inverse infinity. તો અહીંયાથી આ 90 ડિગ્રી છે, ઉપર જશે ડિવાઇડ થશે એટલે શું થશે? 0 minus 90. Okay, so 0 minus 90 is nothing but minus 90 degree. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Minus 90 degree કેવી રીતે આવ્યું એ હવે ઓકે ઓકે છે કે પછી ફરીથી સમજાવું? 1 minute. 1 minute, huh? एक मिनट, जस्ट वेट. Okay, so for your pole at origin, if you are having a pole at origin s raised to p, you will be having phi is equal to p into minus 90 degree. Done. Now we will be taking factor number 3. What is factor number 3? This we have completed. Factor number 3 is nothing but your 0 at origin. So I will write in this manner: gs into hs is equal to gs into hs is equal to, now it will be s raised to z. So it will be g of j omega into h of j omega is equal to g of j omega. I am taking s only for 1 0 only. So it will be g of j omega. Then I will find out the magnitude. So g of j omega into h of j omega under root real part square plus imaginary part square. So answer will be
Omega square.
omega. For pole તમને શું આન્સર મળ્યો હતો? Now it will be magnitude is equal to 20 log 10 magnitude of g of j omega h of j omega. So it will be 20 log 10 omega in terms of a degree. So the magnitude for this is nothing but 20 log omega. આ કોના માટે મેં વાત કરી? s raised to z, sorry, s raised to 1. If it is j omega raised to z, then it will be in terms of a z. એટલે અહીંયાથી શું થશે? m is equal to z into 20 log 10 omega. Same will be for your phase angle plot. Phi is equal to tan inverse imaginary upon real, similarly imaginary upon real. So you will be getting phi, okay, phi for s is equal to 1 or j omega, okay, and then you have to find out for this. So answer આવશે phi.
$90 degree.
It will be 90 degree. Over here it will be z into 90 degree. Done. So we have completed how many factors? First k factor, second z pole at origin, 0 at origin, okay, that we have completed. Atla complete કર્યા આપણે 3. Okay, next 4th and 5th will be we will take in the next lecture. Okay, you can leave the meeting. Okay, Pratik sir is waiting for your next class.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.